slipgate out of this place. Need assistance.
Prepare your team.
Oh, they do speak Spanish. Not Mexican. In Mexico.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Okay, let's go. Starting on LDB. Slow start. But Bradson rushed 50 with a rocket and LDB is there to revenge his fallen comrade in arms. But then he's sandwiched by Dreams and Tragic. Oh, the mid-air though! That was nice.
From the grave.
Very dope.
Nice one. Yeah, but still. Hello, Chloe.
What?
So it's yeah, I'm not really understanding what's going on,
Lost.
No,
but
but
I just know that double whammy is pretty weak stack wise. And now we see a 2-frag lead for Dreams and Tragic after Macross gets a Pika frag. Oh, now they have the opportunity to single out 50, but 50 finishes off Bradson before it, and Macross as well, a 2v1 frag for him. Good job, lead is cut down to almost nothing, as Macross finds himself in another 2v1 again. Mega's about to spawn.
yeah, items spawn at the same time. Well, the power-up is 18 seconds away.
Incoming
So,
quad.
yeah, Aldeep has some stack to fight with. And I don't see any armor on the opposing team.
Now as they are crossing beams, it's for success still, even though some movies suggest you should not do it. And LD finds the power-up, but dies immediately to Pika. His teammate grabs it though. But well, not full on, as Macross and Bradson clean them up, and Bradson is running around with the quad. He could consider suicide and give it over to his teammate, but the lightning gun of his is still enough to net himself a frag with the power-up. Oh, that's also neat. Only needing to shoot one rocket to get rid of Timmy.
Yeah, 140 damage in one go. Wasn't even direct. But enough to seal the deal. And, yeah, there was a small lead. But that one is quickly gone after the first power-up run.
Oh, nice play as Bradson singles out 50 in the banana. Tries to get rid of Timmy. But the owner wants to fight and he trades his life. It's okay for 2v1 though, but it's still not helping his team to cut down the lead, which Dreams and Tragic have built up. And 50's been singled out again. Because Bradson is somewhat weak himself, as LDB is in a 2v1 and... Oh, that's neat. I mean, he gets a frag despite being in a 2v1 and denies the mega, so that's somewhat of a victory, if you want to see it like that. Oh, and Bradson now in a 1v2 and he gets both, because both players were weak and his lightning gun hits insanely well in this fight. Yeah, and we see the lead widen a bit. Oh no, he ran into the fireball! Oh, that's not what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, they almost went in slow motion right after before he dies. Yeah, the power up. 3 seconds. Make it 1. Oh, LD was on the spot to collect it, but he gets bopped into the air.
Oh, Macross is weak himself. He has 6 stack, literally.
Party breaker.
Yeah, but LD is cleaning house and picks up the power up as a reward for it. And now he's the one with no stack and a power up. I mean, the protection is somewhat the power up you can make no stack somewhat work with, but 4 is a little bit small even for that. Oh, and the double down from the double barrel. Bradson making the lead wider again.
This was a shared power up by both teams, but yeah, Dreams and Tragic is still in the lead. Almost 5 minutes played. The heavy goes to Team Blue again. Well, the mega health will be there in 13 seconds. And they really work together. Well, right as I said it, his body leaves him and gets destroyed by 50.
Yeah, Double Whammy has been locked up at that lightning gun statue for quite a while now. But still, nonetheless, Dreams and Tragic can't put much more delay on the major items, and it's something we've seen the entire 5 minutes of this map, that no team could really secure both, but 50 with his lightning gun and Timmy's is getting the frags. Oh, and he almost got another one, but no, Bradson cleans the house with a rocket launcher. Too close. And the Mega's still up. Both items are still up. And the red team has the item. Oh yes, and he will get the heavy as well, but he's still weak. And this is something where it would have been much better to suicide, give the heavy to the teammate and let him stack up, but it is what it is now, and maybe they can make it work still. Let's go to 50's perspective here. Somewhat can't find anyone with the quad, and it's basically just a denial rather than cutting down the lead. Now he finds Macros, but he's weak himself, and Macros finds 50 out mid-fight and makes it work with 5 HP left. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think it was even -2 for the quad carrier, because Branson got killed during the power-up, and 50 after the power-up. So they got nothing out of it.
Yeah, you're actually right.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
yeah.
50 got 2 frags when they picked it up, but that's it. And yeah, apart from that, no, 50, it doesn't matter. They got 2 frags before picking it up, and then they just had to let it run out somewhere because they couldn't afford to force fights because of their stack, especially on the power-up carrier. But this time they seem to double down as LDB and 50 get a frag each, killing both members of Dreams and Tragic. Picking up the Mega, and it will not respawn before the next power-up, which is the Protection, is going to spawn. But they could get the Heavy. It doesn't look like they are able to because Bradson picked it up. You can see it in the top. But now, 10 seconds
after the setup. It's so that after the last power-up, Team Blue was still on 32, so the last minute they barely got any frags, while 50 and Aldibe are getting the major part of it. And now they have the power-up again. the timing of the heavy right down to the second, and he's just on a nice rampage. Look, he gets a killing spree, 5 frags without giving one in return.
There we go. This power-up run is one you need if you're a fan or a member of Double Whammy, because this definitely cut down the lead. It's a 1 frag game as we close in just past the 8-minute mark. Yeah, it seems like they found somewhat of a rotation and of course the fights they needed during that power-up run. Oh, yeah, trade. Can he double it down though? Yes, he can. Macros can't defeat him, and he should be able to get the Mega. And if that's a clean rotation, then he's also getting the Heavy afterwards.
Yeah,
and it looks very promising after they just tied up the game. No.
I think the last 3 rotations went into 50 cents.
Redson is burning. Can they? Yeah, I know this. I was gonna say this is basically a track he's leaving with every damage tick he takes. And LDB just follows it like a bloodhound, finishes it off with a shotgun in the boneyard. Yeah, and like another rotation where it seems like Double Whammy can make the way over to the Heavy, but no, not this time. Dreams and Tragic block off their way entirely, and they secure the items themselves.
Yeah, quad 7 seconds away. And yeah, Team Blue has the up position. Raining down rocks. No, it's actually the nail work from 50, that did a lot.
Oh, the 400. Yeah, it was a bit odd because not only did the fight, despite a decent setup, not go in Double Whammy's favor, but also then for Dreams and Tragic, the player with the less stack picked it up. Macros slid over it with his struck. But fortunately, he was followed by Bretson, who picked it up in the right time to utilize it to great effect. And I think he got like 3 or even 4 frags with it.
Well, I saw a killing spree medal, so it is at least 5 without dying, but maybe 4 with the power up.
And now he's dead. You jinxed him, Rob. Damn you. No, but yeah, that power up run definitely gave Dreams and Tragic the lead, and I think they somewhat... It was due to them stabilizing before that pickup. Cutting off Double Whammy's rotation was a huge part of that.
Everybody dies. Or trades. What LD gets a slice of a Macross.
Yeah, I mean, the rocket was behind LDB, so it propelled him forward into the... into Macross. And they keep it a competitive map. It's like 4 frags left till the map's over, but it's just 1 frag difference, and none of the teams really look...
Oh, nice rocket placements. Oh, but there's a return.
Macross... Yeah, Macross cleans it up, Rob.
Yeah, and he's on his way to the heavy. He needs an enemy, and he can seal the deal before the pickup. So this is a pretty clean one. The power up 7 seconds away. They have the... Okay.
You win.
But they were near the 50 frag mark.
No, I mean, we almost saw 100 frags in this map.
Yeah.
And 50 threw it all onto 1 card when he decided to jump into his opponents with a lightning gun when they were waiting for the quad spawn. Cost them. The first map went over to Dreams and Tragic.
Yeah, a pretty close one. Unfortunately, Double Whammy could not delay the frag count enough for the last power up. And yeah, and if they were able to do so, they were not in the position to take it anyway.
That leaves us with... I have to scroll through the Spanish again. Oh, that was Double Whammy's map pick as well. So Double Whammy now need to make the comeback happen on Dreams and Tragic's map pick of Ruins of Sana. Maybe we'll have a Cinderella story here, but people tend to win the elected maps. Mostly.
Hey, Arian QC, thanks for the follow. You followed before we went online, actually. Thanks. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, everyone. And chat.
Chloe, Placotta, K-Grat. And we just got another follower. Perdón por la tontuna.
Yeah, thank you for the follow, even though both of us can't pronounce your name properly. We still appreciate that you follow and support this channel.
Yeah, let us know if the game audio is okay. I lowered a bit because I had the feeling that our last stream, our voices were not loud enough. It is Spanish. Let's get Spanish.
No, we fortunately don't really have a Spanish-speaking caster in our lineup. So yeah, So you're cheering for double whammy then, right? If Macross is your brother.
Well, if we got a cast together with Kirk Coster, that he just rambles on in Spanish.
And we see the Pixel Ranger twice. But we also see two Anarchies, so it's a mirror matchup. Yeah, and let's start with one of the Pixel Rangers, but on double whammy, because they are the team that needs to make a comeback. LDB gets a nail spawn. Oh, and he should hear the opponent come across, but he didn't spam the doorway, so... We have, yeah, both items also in control for double whammy, but they seem to be a little bit cautious whether to progress and pick up the weapons or not, because they are fairly split up, and Dreams and Tragic is not, but LDB makes it almost work. 22 HP left on the Anarchy.
Yeah.
Oh, time he finishes off. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Unfinished business.
LDB knew that he hit at least one direct and some splash damage on an Anarchy. So he has the right calculator for this game. Yeah, it's still a bit of a standoff. It's a large map, so you can just chill at your own area and collect some weapons before a game. It's almost like looks like Counter-Strike. They are infiltrating the bomb site right now. Where
yeah, but Anarchy defused it already, so we set up for the next round now. No, I was gonna say it looked like that double whammy was setting up for a trap. When someone of them, yeah, when the opponent basically dropped for heavy, but LDB with rail after rail gets frag after frag. 50 meanwhile picks up the power up, and all of a sudden it was a 2-1 became a 2-5 in the blink of 10 seconds.
He hears the hoverboard, right? Oh, and he also, yeah, okay, that was a bit of an overkill. The wall hack. Well, he already knew his enemy was there. But yeah, they get the power up and they had some nice frags. No, he misses the rail. His enemy is, or his buddy is there to defend him, but he also gets a hit, so...
They're basically dead on arrival. Both of them are so weak, yeah. Like the room they enter, it's basically their grave. Understandably that they are pretty cautious right now. Oh, and Bradson with the inside out, the Shrub Slayer. Cuts it down to a 2-frag game. No real separation between the items. And the fact that Heavy's being first... I mean, with a Ranger op, you could somewhat contest or rather punish the pickup with a
damage
Bradson
is doing.
Oh, yeah, that was nice. Rocket jump into rail and to completely kill your opponent. Getting a beautiful blue item as a reward, and he's pushing on forward, and great place from Bretson, basically tie up the map again for.
I actually like the Anarchy pick, right? He's so quick on this map.
So let's give Macross some screen time, because he got a rotation that set up Bretson for some pickups himself, but Bretson keeps on piling up bodies, and oh no, Macross with the last second rail, but yeah, LDB trades and 50 cleans up house, and that's another power up for Team Double Whammy. And he's very healthy considering that he has a quad. He can take a good bit of damage before he dies. And he forces Macross to hit all the shots. And Macross hits a lot of them, but will it be enough? He can take so much more with the railgun, but Macross is just backpedaling with great effect. Finally, he gets a frag. And it's a 1-frag, scratch that, 2-frag power up, as it just ties up the series, the map as well, rather than the series.
Yeah, great power up run. Well, actually, it wasn't that effective, right? Only one kill with a lot of difficulty.
Yeah, it was like 2 frags or something. Not the best, but it denied and it tied up the series. But right after the power-up, Dreams and Tragic started to ramp it up again. And yeah, you see a lead building already.
Yeah, Bretson. Why do I?
Oh, and that was a double whammy, wasn't it?
Yeah?
Yes, it was. He gets a double whammy onto Team Double Whammy.
Double whammy.
Yeah. How Bretson is hitting so much at the moment. It's so hard for Double Whammy to do anything because it doesn't matter if they get pickups or not. Bretson is hitting so much that he negates them because they are like small items. They are not just the big ones because they usually go in the hands of Dreams and Tragic, which do not look really tragic at all. And there you go, another rail hit.
Yeah, and they are losing out on the heavy, which is a great tool in a lot of fights. Oh, LD gets a taste of the quad. Where is it?
Still not picked up.
The out-to-follow killer thingy. We have one.
Yeah. Bretson or Ubuntu it. And LDB couldn't kill him fast enough.
So another...
And now we play Instagib.
Yeah, another power-up going to Dreams and Tragic. Oh, does miss the rail.
A close miss, yeah.
Are you even
Actually, a
trying?
lot of damage from LD. So he might follow this up if he's in a position to do so. And Bretson walks away with another heavy. Let's give 50 some screen time. He moves away to collect the bubble and his body gets destroyed. He himself also really worse wear. And Bretson cleans up house. And again we are in on him.
And what is happening? Like, it was a tight game up until that last quad, and now we have double the frags difference between the two teams.
Yeah, I think it's the combination of Bretson getting all the heavies and also doing the major hand of the damage.
I mean, he has 7 impressives already. So he's hit 14 rails back to back.
And if he's in trouble, right, there is a quick anarchy to help him out, or at least create some chaos.
Yeah, and now they even strip the power-up away from LDB because a combination of railgun and rockets from Macros finish him off. And yeah, this is a wise decision, Bretson, leaving up the item for the quick anarchy. Let's switch on to Macros, who gets a beautiful combo kill, and he finds LDB, no rockets to boot, but 2 rails back to back again.
That was not a railgun, that was a shotgun.
Yeah. He's also Cthulhu student, Akran. And finally, he ends his reign of terror as he strips away his and 50's life with the same rocket.
They are hitting like crazy. Dreams and Tragic. Well, I think they are crushing all the hopes and dreams of double Whammy.
Cheeky gauntlet, but the rail in the end. And it seems like the rail is the weapon that marks the downfall of double Whammy and the rise of Dreams and Tragic the most, because Bretson as well as Macros are just hitting so much damage with this weapon and making double Whammy's life so miserably. And now with 3 HP, and again, look at this! 2 rails back to back, and with 3 HP he still gets the trade. And this is, just gets so much value out of the little stack he has to work with every time, be it Macros or Bretson, it doesn't really matter. And another kill. And at this point, I don't really think there's much that double whammy are able to do. Quad is up.
Yeah, they're almost
In
hitting the
5
40
seconds.
mark, while double whammy isn't near the 30.
Quad spawn. Your team has
There
a
we
quad.
go.
Impressive.
Power up picked up again by the for double whammy wrong team. And it's like, yeah, 41 to it's more than 20 frags difference. And it doesn't look like it's gonna change because no matter what they do, they still don't have the power up. And
Yeah, and I don't think
also don't have the pickups.
in between the power ups, it's mostly the armor or the heavy armor that is a lifeline for
Let's go.
Dreams and Tragic in most of the fights.
The rotation that Dreams and Tragic are having is just so huge, and now the double whammy for Bretson. As Macros cleans up the one and Bretson cleans up the other. It's perfect teamwork for Dreams and Tragic as they shatter the dreams of double whammy. And I'm not. Yeah, it's one frag to go, and that's it. I've never. Okay, I would not have thought that this one would have been so dominant. But now you see why they picked the map, right?
True. Isn't it a 2-0 right now, or am I?
It's a 2-0 for Dreams and Tragic.
Yeah, so it's GG's, right? Not GG.
Yes, it should be GG's because Dreams and Tragic also won the first map of Corrupted Keep.